ready to meet our first competitor, and that is Wendy Anundson. Let's go to Jeff.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Bell Auditorium, are you ready? Your next bout of the evening is sponsored by Garden City Social. Tonight's after party is one place and one place only, Garden City Social. This next bout is in the flyweight division. It's contested under the rules of amateur mixed martial arts, and it's scheduled for flyweight division. It's in the women's amateur mixed martial arts division, and it's scheduled for three-minute rounds. Your first fighter, fighting out of the blue corner. She weighed in at 125.8 pounds. She has a record of 4 wins with 2 losses. She's representing Battleborn MMA out of High Point, North Carolina. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Wendy Anundson.
Wendy Anundson, 4-2 out of Battleborn MMA, High Point, North Carolina. We're going to make her walk out here. Teammates with John Freeman, who we saw a little bit earlier. See if she can get her team on the board here tonight. 4-2 mixed martial arts. I saw a fight of hers on YouTube at the last conflict where she did Muay Thai for the first time and showed a lot of good wrestling, or I'm sorry, a lot of good striking in that fight to go along with the wrestling that I'm told that she has as well. So she's going to be a well-rounded mixed martial artist. Let's meet her opponent now, and that is Miss Kiersten Pak.
And now her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. She weighed in at 125.6 pounds. She has a record of 0 wins with 1 loss. She's representing Fagler's Kempo Karate out of Augusta, Georgia. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Kiersten Pak.
Man, what a pop for Kiersten Pak. She has got some support here tonight in her hometown, representing Fagler's Kempo Karate.
I think that's the loudest we've heard.
Yeah,
so
that
far.
was a pop. And Kiersten is so the interesting thing about these records here, we talked about it on the podcast. Even though Pak is only 0-1, she's 6-1 in Muay Thai. So it's not like she's only had 1 fight. She's a very well-versed striker. Whereas Wendy Anundson, 4-2 in MMA, is 0-1 in Muay Thai. So really, it's kind of inverse, their records in the various disciplines. But both ladies very experienced, and from what I'm hearing, we may get a stand-up battle here. The wrestling credentials on the side of Anundson, but I talked to matchmaker Jared Williams a little bit earlier today, and he said, don't be surprised if you see Anundson come out here and go toe-to-toe and try to strike with Kiersten Pak.
Well, I mean, you got to think, both have Muay Thai background. The art of the 8 limbs. You may see them literally just say, hey, I know this is MMA, but
let's go, ladies. Show the boys.
Let's put on a show.
Time to put your
Both these ladies in black here, Wendy Anundson,
Auditorium, let them hear you.
The Jayco shorts on with the silver trim, and then of course Pak with a gray waistband there. So both ladies in black will be a little more difficult to keep up with.
Kiersten Pak got my attention with some Outcast, baby.
Yeah.
That's my jam right there.
And they're here in force for Kiersten Pak tonight.
She got the
a
biggest
lot of support.
Yeah, I mean, she got the biggest
pop we've had yet.
Yeah, so far.
These pros have got some shoes to fill now.
Yes,
that
they
Miss
do.
Kiersten Pak has made her entrance.
They set the tone for the rest of the night for these guys.
This is our final limited rules match on the night. From here, we'll be on to advanced rules or professional. So this will be the last one here without all the bells and whistles. And get ready to start the action. Bradley Wade, here we go. 3 threes. Blue corner is Anundson, red corner, Pak. Nice kick there from Pak to open things up. And she's tall and rangy here, 125.
There's actually, and what comes into play? That wrestling that you spoke about.
Yeah, we did. And Anundson in there on those hips early, trying for that single leg. See if she commits it. She does, and now Right back up is Kiersten Pak.
Nice separation by Pak there. You know, we hear a lot before fights, you know, we're going to keep this standing, we're going to keep this standing. But, you know, when that bell rings, guys, instinct takes over.
says,
yeah, instinct takes over.
Oh, yeah.
The name of the game is to get the dub.
Yes.
Smothering pressure here right now from Anundson is
good head positioning. Good head position.
Got Pak up against the cage, starting to throw some knees to the body, but Pak turns her around and is about to break off potentially. Throw some knees of her own.
That tie clinch, that grab, they're both familiar with it, so who's going to utilize it?
Pak, with a nice bullet of a left hand down the middle.
And then Anundson backing up and retreating.
Pak taking the center right now.
Tell you what, with both these girls' crowds here tonight, we do not need any funky judging in this fight, guys.
No, I'll take the high ground.
Yeah.
Right.
Anundson forcing Pak up against the cage here again, trying to get that takedown. As Pak doing a nice job.
Good
though.
pressure on the head,
she
but she
finally slips her on down, and now she is on top. Pak right back up though. Really hard to corral her.
Wendy right back on that.
Yeah.
On that single leg.
Relentless on the takedowns is Wendy Anundson, and she gets another one here. Now trying to advance her position.
Pak is not settling for it, though.
No. See if Anundson can work on choke here, maybe. Side control. Pak trying to work her way up, but Anundson doing a nice job controlling her now. The most extended amount of control she's had so far.
Again, the limited rules in this type of position really changes the strategy.
It's going to handicap you a little bit.
Yeah,
no doubt. I mean, I have no doubt that with the different rule set that we would have seen more finishes tonight than what we have seen.
Oh, definitely. Positions have been had.
Pak manages to get to half guard anyway here, but just a lot of pressure over here on Anundson. Trying to work that choke here.
She's got the neck. She's trying to run it, but defense is her enemy at this point.
And you're not enough room to quite finish it looks like.
She's got hand on bicep. This is just will at this point.
Nice job, ladies. Bell Auditorium, we told you the ladies were going to bring it. Let them hear you.
I thought that the striking exchanges were better for Pak, but I think that Anundson's takedowns and then kind of putting a stamp at the end of the round, I'm going to give her the first round. But really nice striking, from Pak. Landed, some nice strikes.
Well, what do you judge? Are you judging the bulldog takedowns, tenacity, aggressiveness, or are you judging the strikes on the feet? It's again, and it was evenly balanced. So it wasn't like one did it for more of the round than the other. They both did their thing in spurts.
It could be that Anundson ended the round in that fashion, which may have just left that lasting impression for the judges.
The final mental picture those judges saw was her in control for at least a good minute of that round.
Yep.
All right, getting ready for round number 2 here. We'll see what adjustments are made in the corners.
You got to give it up for both these ladies, though. They knew what the other lady was good at, and it didn't scare them off from accepting this bout.
Oh, nice exchange early from both ladies. Land.
Pak is finding a home for that 1-2.
Yeah, that straight left is real solid from Pak.
Pak keeps this up, it could get real interesting.
Yes, it could. Can she keep it standing? Can she keep it standing long enough?
Trying for that takedown already, but now gets turned over and has her back to the cage.
Pak got those underhooks quick. She got them quick.
But that bulldog, that relentless,
tenacious.
Yes, I'm taking this leg with me
I'm
regardless.
on the single and I'm not letting go of it. Can she get it is the question.
Just as tenacious, though, is Pak.
Yes.
Not having it.
Yeah, I'm not giving it to you freely.
Yeah.
You're going to have to work for it.
This is a battle, gentlemen.
Very impressed by both these ladies.
Yeah.
This is a battle.
Now Anundson on top. She floats over to side control. side mount here. Kiersten Pak on her back.
Such a powerful position with the rules, because you literally can do so much more from that position.
And in this case, Anundson actually has enough fights to qualify for the advanced rules, but it's Pak that only has the one MMA fight, in my opinion. But they're having so many kickboxing fights, you know, that are on the record. You would think that they would open her up a little bit.
Yeah. The game's still evolving.
No doubt, no doubt.
Still evolving.
Just like our opinions as judges don't matter, our opinions on the rules matter less.
I've yet to get a phone call from an athletic commission and asking me what I think.
Yeah, no doubt. And Anundson just, you know, grinding right now, keeping that heavy pressure on Pak, not really allowing her to improve her position, as we're now 1 minute left in this second round. And into mount.
Oh, full mount at that.
See if she works on submission potentially. Looked like she was trying to isolate an arm. And she does.
And she does. Oh, and she's got it. She's got it.
That's it.
Got it. Got the tap.
And she got that arm bar. And the tenacious attack of Wendy Anundson just, man, does not stop. She's like a little bulldog.
Oh, that was, again, she literally did not stop, would not stop for nothing.
And what do you know, that's 2 in a row for the blue corner.
We've got a shift in the momentum going into the latter half of this card.
Into the nitty-gritty, the Blues making a run here. Here's that armbar again, Travis.
All right, as you can, she's got it locked in. I mean, it was just a matter of time before the tap. I mean, with the limited skill set, again, when you've got full mount, you've only got limited movement at that point, because head strikes cannot be thrown. If you're high up, body strikes cannot be thrown. So you're looking for that arm. You're looking for, and to do so with such swift execution. Again, I actually think Pak was the faster fighter, but Anundson had that execution.
Those ground transitions, Wendy was super sharp
Bell
on.
Auditorium, give it up for both these ladies.
Let's find out the exact time of this ending here from our man, Jeff Hobbs.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, your referee stops us about at 2 minutes and 16 seconds of the second round. Your winner by submission by way of armbar, out of the blue corner, Wendy